Hello, and welcome back to Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak! Finally, the DLC is here, and I get to play the new Master Rank that was just added to the game. And alongside it, there were a whole lot of changes as well. Many of them were quality of life, and I'm very excited to show you a few of them that I got to use immediately. But first, let's see what Rondine has to tell us. Ah, Hunter! I was waiting for your return. I have received a letter from my home country that contains somewhat troubling news. The letter was sent by my sister, and in it she details how monsters from the kingdom have started invading neighboring territories. My sister belongs to the Knights of the Royal Order, and has assembled a research team to combat this threat. Ideally, the research team will hold their advance before the village, but it's only a matter of time before some of these monsters reach Kamura's shores, if they have not already. Elder Fugen has already been brought up to speed. However, as you are the defender of this village, I would like you to be part of the discussion on this matter. Come, let us go speak with Elder Fugen. There isn't a moment to waste. There you are, Squirt. We've been waiting for you. There really was no moment to waste. Alright, Utsushi, Pilosin. I'm sure you've already heard the not-so-gnarly news from Rondine. Monsters from the kingdom are starting to invade other territories, and looks like Kamura has made the list of other territories. You have just received word that a Daimyo Hermitor has been spotted in the shrine ruins. That's a first for this region. Merciful heavens, we're already too late. To think the turmoil of my homeland will jeopardize the safety of this village. How can I even begin to apologize? Take it easy, Rondine. None of us could have anticipated the monsters branching out, much less this quickly. The movement of monsters constantly exceed our understanding. We barely knew anything about Rampage for years. At any rate, Squirt, we're gonna need you to give our guest in the Shrine Ruins a proper Kamura welcome. Minato has the job lined up for you. Utsushi, you've got your own mission, and Rondine, let us know next time you hear from the research team. Now go get to it! Well, looks like this time we're fighting a crab. And I know that this particular crab is weak to the thunder element, so I'm using the thunder element sword and shield set that I have made. Thankfully, the endgame of the games allowed me to craft various sets, which include of course elemental sword and shields. Now then, let's see what just got added. Looks like Inukai has something to tell us. So R, how's hunts with Palamutes been going? I've got a couple of things you can use out on your hunts. First, a handy dandy Palamute pouch, and then a new command, Sniff 'em out. Both super useful for gathering. When you're out on a quest and can't carry any more items, you can use the Palamute pouch to carry extra items. You don't have to equip it like other Palamute gear, just take your Palamute with you on the quest, and that's it. Huh. And the Sniff 'em out command is even better. Using it will point out various items and endemic life on the map. That does seem useful.
Yep.
Now your Palamute are even more useful than ever. Please make good use of them. I'd love to hear what you think next time you're in town. Until then, enjoy! Well, the pouch is most certainly gonna be very useful. And let's see what Iori has to tell us. Oh, R, great timing! Watching you go off on all these exciting new adventures has the bodies itching to get in on some action themselves. They have been putting everything they have got in their training, so now they're stronger than ever. I'm sure they'll be a big help on your hunts. They're only restless here anyway. Why not take one of them out in the field with you?
Leave all your buddy needs to me. See you later.
But I do take my buddies with me. Right here, my Palamute and my Palico. Anyway, let's see what his last thing is. From Senri. Oh, R, there's some new add-on content available for your perusal. Oh, it's just the add-on content. Of course, there's the layered armor, some armor pieces from Elgado, the striped cat costume, the loyal dog costume, the Elgado vest for the Palicos, Elgado scarf for Panius, some items, and of course the armor piece itself. Let's see what it is. High rank? Is it high rank? Ah, there it is, the black belt armor that has attack boost, earplugs, recovery up, constitution, and a little bit of print free. And 2 slots, so not a very good armor, but that's fine, we don't need it. Oh, and before I forget, where is the options? Game settings? Was it game settings? Where is it? Ah yes, the HUD settings. Here you can disable what you see from monsters, all the information you see during a quest. And normally I have this turned off because it's mostly unnecessary. It's just what target monsters there are. However, it's needed for the rampage quest in order to see what you want to do. But anyway, the rest can stay on. What I was looking for was the damage indicators. I normally don't have them on display on my own free time because I enjoy the older Monster Hunter feel of not seeing how much damage a monster takes. Now then, onto the monster.
I've been waiting for you.
R, as you are aware, we have a situation that needs your attention. Others have come in for you to hunt the daimyo hermitor that's wandered into the shrine ruins. I have done a bit of research and you're in for a real fight. Their massive claws are more than capable of crushing anything, especially hunters. Do be careful out there. Extra careful. Unlike the rampage, we have never dealt with anything like this before.
Special quest is coming for you.
And here we have it, the uninvited guest, the daimyo hermitor.
Good luck out there.
And this crab
Sweet.
is gonna be one hell of a fight, let me tell you. It's our first master rank monster, and master rank monsters have a lot more health
Let's go.
and deal a lot more damage, so I'm gonna need... Yes, I'm gonna need to make good use of my mega potions, not just my potions. Now then, let's see what this guy is all about. So a daimyo hermitor found its way into a shrine ruins, huh? Well, time for a little camera welcome. But be careful, I hear that shell of theirs is damn near impossible to penetrate. Not a problem for a smart hunter like you. Wahaha, now get to it! And he's not lying. That's a tough shell.
Fearful, fidgety felines, advancing through the night. When suddenly, out of nowhere, a horrid face causes fright. Be calm. There's no need to cry or moan. It's just some old weather-beaten bone. Yet not all is what it seems, for below this giant skull hides a devious monster waiting for some prey to go.
Let's make this a quick one.
And there you have it. The crab. He's honestly one of my least favorite fights. in old Monster Hunter games. However, with the new added mobility in this game and whatnot, he's a lot more manageable.
Faster, buddy!
And there we have it. Let's see what it does. No. Ah, that's what it does. I can tell him to sniff out certain items. No. So he does show me where items are on the map. Yes, that's gonna be very useful when gathering
Let's go!
resources, especially now that we're going to be in Master Rank. We are going to go back to gathering as many resources in the new maps as possible. And the item pouch. Right there you can see the Palamute pouch. Once your field pouch is filled in, the Palamute will start carrying items for you, which is very handy. I'm very glad they added this item, this feature. And there we have it, the crab. As you can see, he uses his big claws to attack, and you don't want to hit the shell because it's very hard, and all your attacks will bounce off. I said... all your attacks will bounce off. And that was the Wirebug tutorial? The Wirefall? Oh god, tutorials are back! No! And he's now burrowing the ground, and he will attack where you stand, just like that. Thankfully I had this shield from this Sword Shield, so I was able to dodge that grounded attack, but his attacks where he digs in the ground and emerges from it are one of the most dangerous he's had. Now then, onto why I wasn't very fond of this card before is because his attacks are very annoying, kinda difficult to avoid, and the old world didn't have many mobility options. But now in Monster Hunter Rise, he's a lot more manageable. And he has a few brand new attacks. Which are very interesting. That's a grab. If he hits you with that, you will get grabbed, and it's not going to be very nice. I can't really avoid any of that. And there we go. Stun. You want... not really stun, but not down. You want to aim for his head. That's the weak point. And that's the new attack that I mentioned that he has in this game. He suddenly attacks you with that giant claw by pretending to attack with the other one. It has a massive range and it's very difficult to avoid to the side, so the way to avoid it is by jumping forward into the crab. Which I didn't do it, but I will do so next time. And there we go, yes, that did stun him. So yes, he has the jump attack as well, which I don't think crabs are really known for jumping around, but he has it. And of course he has a lot of claw attacks, as you would expect. Forward. Avoid it, just like that. And just as I told you, the best way to deal with an attack is by jumping towards the monster, and that water laser attack is the only range attack he has. Sometimes he moves, sometimes he doesn't. And he was a little bit tired from that attack, which is very nice. A little opening. And although I am using a thunder weapon, he's also weak to fire. So if you want to hit him with... if you don't want to use a thunder weapon against him, you can also use fire weapon. It's not the most difficult fight, but it's still very... but that's what's to be expected from a new monster for Master Rank. We're going to get to harder monsters later. And I don't know if I'm really looking forward to it, because I'm sure they will have a lot of unfair attacks against this guy right here. Forward, no. I got a little too greedy. And I could use regular potion, but I'm out here wasting the resource that I was given. And this Sword and Shield is very useful for blocking all of those things. And if you look closely, all the first aid meds that we were given at the start are actually first aid meds plus, which is an equivalent of mega potions. Which is what you will going to need a lot against Master Rank monsters. And he hasn't done his famous victory round 3-stab move, which is very surprising. Forward. And when he uses his claws to cover himself, you use a simple sonic bomb and he will be slightly stunned immediately. In regards to this Sword and Shield is the best weapon to use for these occasions, since it can use items without shielding. Which is also one of the reasons I'm very glad I'm using this weapon against this monster. However, I find that Charge Blade works against him very good as well. And that's some wind pressure. I thought I would get my counter in time, but I didn't. Oh well, let's capture this crab. Okay, I don't have capture items. Let's kill this crab. But first... sharpening. Forward. I hope you're enjoying watching this crab as much as I am. I'm very happy to see him return like this, since he's not particularly hard nor easy to hunt. And there we go. Defeated just like that. Needless to say, aim for the head and he'll go down in a few hits. And dodging forward is... well, it's surprisingly one of the best ways to dodge his attacks. Which is strange to say for something that looked better to be dodged backwards. Also look at his shell right here. This is the skull of a monster known as Monoblos, which is basically a one-horned version of the Diablos.
Steady progress.
And his weapons are very interesting to see. I don't really particularly like any one of them, but I don't dislike them either. Still, since it's a brand new weapon, I might give one of them a try.
Hey there, Ace. Got the job done already, huh? That's why you're my #1 pupil. Something wrong? I don't think an apex caused this. What the? Hey, hold up! We need to evacuate the village. I'll use a flash bomb. Who are you?
Leave the beast to me. This is a royal matter. Is he okay?
Luna Garon. Huh. Of course they introduced him to us this early. I mean, I didn't expect him to be introduced this early, but it's nice to get a backstage look at what's to come. Now then, Cortex, Hardclaw, and only that. No, wait. Eltalite ore. Yes, that's a new material and it's rarity 8. Previously there was only up to rarity 7, now there is rarity 8 for the new monster rank. Awegite. Something tells me I'm gonna need those new ores for the new armor. I really like how he immediately disappeared after getting flashed. That was a very nice cutscene introduction for Luna Garon and that woman who looked just like Rondine, but I assume it's her sister.
Well, well.
First a Daimyo Hermitor, and now we got other monsters showing their ugly mugs. In any case, we appreciate the backup. So you're Rondine's sister, huh? Yes, Honorable Elder. Dame Fiorine, Knight of the Royal Order, at your service. Dearest sister, it appears the monsters from our homeland are invading this region at an unprecedented speed. This monster's behavior, you think that crater has anything to do with it? Which crater? As expected of the village elder, you have commendable insight. Most of the villagers aren't aware of this, but 50 years ago, the kingdom suffered its own calamity. You see this massive hole up and up far away from camera? In a coastal region right outside the kingdom's domain. Because of its proximity, it fell under royal jurisdiction. But there was another reason why the kingdom got involved. The kingdom got involved because a similar phenomenon had occurred centuries before in the capital. The ground gave way and the elder dragon, Malseno, emerged and nearly brought our precious kingdom to the brink of ruin. Then it simply disappeared. This disaster repeated itself 50 years ago. A created form, Malseno emerged, calamity ensued, and then it disappeared again. Yes, similar to the rampage in Kamura, but this one is different.
I see.
Its whereabouts remain unknown. Fearing its return, the Real Order established an outpost in an old fort to monitor the crater. However, in light of recent events, construction has begun to rebuild the fort. We've even given it a proper name, El Gado. A grand name, is it not? So you think these invading monsters are behaving like this because of Malseno? Because old Malseno is back? Too soon to say. The crater shows no sign of activity. Still, that hypothesis is the basis of our team's expedition. We knights vow to protect our kingdom from any threat. If it has returned, we shall lay down our lives for the cause. Lay down your lives, huh? Right, R. I've got a new mission for you. I need you to work with Fiorane and the kingdom. Help them resolve this situation. This goes beyond Kamura. If the monsters keep upping up, every ecosystem out there is in jeopardy. The rampage is Kamura's problem. But this crater business affects all surrounding regions. I'm making it your top priority. Oh, you're sending R to the kingdom? We're in your debt. As a knight of the order, I must show my respect and gratitude for the elders' decision to lend us your strength. I pray that the flame of Kamura will prove to be the light of hope that the kingdom needs. But do take care of yourself. And my sister. Well then, call upon me once your preparations are complete. One more thing before you go. While we were fighting with the rampage 50 years ago, the kingdom had their own mess to deal with. We were also busy looking out for our own necks that we didn't even stop to help each other. This is the chance of a lifetime, Squirt. I'm putting my trust in you to make it right. Now you're gonna experience a lot of new bizarre things. Maybe even a little culture shock. But it'll be good for you. Alright, Squirt, go out there and show them what a hunter of Kamura is made of. We'll do just that. But first, let me see what the crowd has. And... alright, of course. It's master rank weapons and armor for the crabs, so it won't be shown just yet. First, I will have to go to El Gado so that the new tab will be unlocked. Low rank, high rank, and master rank.
Goodbye.
But of course, I think this video has gone long enough. We'll get to El Gado into the next episode. Thank you for watching and have a nice day!